Greetings and welcome to another weekly Vault video with me, Treggyz. Today, all of our dreams will come true from the vault. Every vault will be best in slots. Without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? Turns out you can't enter the character. You can't log into your character from this point of view. Let's get into it, shall we? Remember to like and subscribe. And I'm done with the bet, I promise. Sorry, that was weird. All the things, so many things done last week. Why did that not reset? Oh, is it? Oh, that's right. It's a little too early. Aha. Be right back, I guess. I think this might be the first time in a long time where I've gotten on before the actual, weekly reset. Pre-video recap, I guess. But, basically spent the better part of last week. It was a delve week last week, and I spent a lot of extra time doing delves, and because I was trying to do I was doing some side achievement things here and there, stuff like this, doing all the delves in tier 11 as a DPS and not losing all the lives. I was doing stuff like that. I kind of messed up my sleep schedule real bad, and now this week I've kindly sort of fixed it. So that's why I'm up so early for the first time, because I don't want to, as I got criticized last week by some of my friends, they don't want another midnight vault video, so this is going to be the complete opposite. DJ Treggyz is back one more time to warn everybody about the buildup of traffic congested by the vaults today, as the servers came up early after maintenance. Be careful getting into that vault. I guess while I got a second, I should explain that voice for people who may not know. So, I did our, we killed the Mythic Rick Reverb, the other night, last week in Raid. And, because, the last few, Mythic kill videos have had, something kind of funny happened, either on the poll or just beforehand. It was, and I kind of included it as, I don't know, a soft intro or something, whatever you want to call it, to the thing. I was like, man, it's kind of funny that I didn't necessarily do anything like that for Rick, because I wasn't exactly expecting to kill it quite yet. That fight wasn't that hard for us. I killed in 10-ish pulls, but it was still I was still kind of oh, it would maybe be within the next 2 or 3 pulls, but I just didn't quite know which one was going to be it. And then I kind of just wanted to still kind of keep that little weird jokey soft intro going on, so I did a little I don't know, funny radio voice intro to it, and I kind of thought it was funny, and my friends said they thought it was funny too, so I was like, you know what, I'll lean into that for this week's vault video too, why not? I think the vault is open, so here we go, with all these extra people floating around. Please, 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 I haven't looked yet, I haven't seen it pop up. Please, no troll warrior vault this week, please. I can't handle another week of crap gear. Oh boy. Is this the haste crit ring? Crit mastery ring. Oh. Bro. What a disappointment, man. What is wrong with my warrior loot recently? I get it. It's not uncommon to me to hear from my friends or have it happen myself. It's been a long time that I've had such bad luck with the vaults right away at the start of a new season. I would say the worst one was it was BFA season 2 or season 3, the first week of the chest back in those days where it was a one and done, you pop it and you just get something, and you have no choices. I still remember the first real week of Mythic Plus box, and it was I got the worst statted bracers possible, and it was very much not an upgrade over my current ones I already had, and they were like the ones from the last season. So, and that's kind of what these few weeks have felt like on my warrior, where it's just like, you know, what I could do here is, like, this ring isn't like terrible for Fury, I guess, like, but it's just like so crit heavy that it isn't that great. Crit haste ring, it's like, pff. Trinket that was like, it had a second of being useful for healers, and then they gutted that part. Like, this thing had like some very uncommon buff the healers would give out to the group, and people were just clocked into it. You know, high haste healers were able to give your group a 10k primary stat buff randomly with this thing, and then Blizzard was like, oh no, never mind, let's just go ahead and kill that. And so this trinket it found its niche finally, and then Blizzard was like, nope, it's dead. And it's like, I know they also, like, Blizzard probably buffed this trinket too. Last week they did like a minor tuning pass for like a bunch of like the other trinkets that are, you know, like crap like these, literally make them a little bit better. But like, I doubt this is anything good. Like, this might be like a weird sort of like, I don't know, beacon thing, but gosh. Like, I genuinely am probably either taking one of these two things. It's like for the sake of like crest upgrade discount for trinkets, because I got this trinket off the first boss. Like, I wanted it explicitly for that, and I got it because, you know, it's like a really crappy tank trinket off the first boss that nobody actually wants. So I was like, hey, crest upgrade, and I got it. So maybe I just say myself crest, a little bit of crest here and there. It's not much, but, or I just go for a belt and do the same thing for belt slot, but it's just belt slot. It's also Mog. Sad, big sad. I'm thinking, like, at least if I'm thinking in terms of like saving crest, I guess like I kind of saved the most crest with the belt. Kind of. It's only this was like a 2 out of 6 myth trinket, right? These, like, that would sort of work out, but I mean, man, come on. These things are so crap. I'm not even gonna like bother thinking on it too hard. I'm just going for this. Say I can upgrade my current belt to be better, you know. Because I got like a decent belt with a socket, so, you know, it's like I'll just crank it all the way up for free. Like, I will take that, even though it's very disappointing once again. Not been my warrior's finest few weeks here, at least as far as loot luck is concerned. I was really hoping for a neck, because it seems like for raid, Fury is the play for most of the bosses. It's only like Cauldron, or at least like for publicly logged bosses for like DPS warrior rankings, it's like only Fury on every boss besides Cauldron and Carnage so far. So it's like I'm basically planning on going all in on Fury for the moment, for the foreseeable future, because we obviously just Rick Reverb. We're starting Styx progress. We started Styx progress. We're gonna probably be killing it like hopefully this weekend, but it also could potentially be next week, right? If it just doesn't work out. So it's like I'm going to be playing Fury for a minute, so I may as well get my gear really fixed up. Get you know, these crit Dawn thread embellishments. Get them swapped over to the verse thread. Get a neck crafted, because obviously again I got a crap neck from last season. Just upgrade it. Call it a day. And then, I don't know. Yeah, just work on it. Gosh. How unlucky for my warrior. My poor boy. It can't get much worse than that, right? Allegedly. So mad and so disappointed with that warrior vault. I started to start my morning off with a cup of coffee too. Like, why not? It can't get worse than that warrior vault. Well, same belt I just picked on my warrior. Fun, fun. Ooh, if I didn't have a crafted cloak, that'd be pretty sick. Myth hands. Myth hands or a myth weapon upgrade. It's not real, yeah. Myth hands or myth weapon, with the weapon not being exactly ideal stat, but it is a mythic weapon that I haven't really spent all my crest on this character, so I could just full send into this thing and just have a 678 weapon already, and you know, like that's probably the best idea, right? Because I think this was in my vault last week or the week before, and I passed on it. I can't remember. I think I'm gonna do that. Even if it's bad status, like I need a win. I need a big win, okay? I can't handle any more like massive disappointment. I already get enough of that in my own life. Just full send the full 1,800 Valor Stones. Oh, that's a whole lot of cheddar. The only thing that sucks about this weapon is at least like so I've been playing some Unholy for keys recently, and it was like, or not so bad to in my opinion, not so bad to have like two weapons of, you know, different stats with like the different rune forges, because I can't be bothered to like come back to Archer's every single time I want to change my weapon enchant between like Unholy and Blood, because I want different ones nowadays instead of just like it's always Fallen Crusader. And yeah, at least now I'm gonna have to think about it before just like jumping into a key or just being like, screw it and just use this one anyway. At least this weapon is still crit heavy, so it isn't all that bad. It's just like mastery is not super ideal, but I will obviously I can obviously handle it. And something I kind of completely glossed over on my warrior, it is indeed Mythic Dungeon Week, as I've been reminding everybody the last few weeks in these vault videos, and it's very much for a big heroic raid piece. So big vault video next week where I'm gonna force my friends to drag crappy characters through Mythic Plus and then not even pop the things until next Tuesday. That's what I usually like to do. I usually I'll still like on my DK, my warrior, I'll pop it before raid and stuff, but I'll still like include what I get in the box in the video. So stay tuned, keep it posted, subscribed, and all that good stuff for next week. It's going to be big next week. Now moving on to my delve characters, kind of. Also didn't really talk about it. I got the I finished not only did I level Brand to 80 last week, but I finished the season journey for delves, so that's why I have the waterfall background. It's pretty cool. But I guess my Pally, my Mage, and I think my Rogue I did Mythic Plus on, at the very least, a single at least. Mythic Plus my Pally did quite a few actually, though I didn't max it out. But yeah. Already wearing that. Terrible trinket. Another terrible trinket, too low eye level to even think about. Hero legs, hero belt. Both with really nice stat. And I think the obvious choice is probably just the legs for the tier slot, because I don't have a hero legs yet. So make a good decision quickly and get going. Let's not think too hard about any particular choice. When the choice should be that easy for these characters. Don't have a charge to twist it right now, but I do suspect this is going to be the week where I'll get my... Like, I haven't really done a whole lot of Mythic Plus, but I definitely will... since it is Dungeon Week and all, I will definitely make sure to get that stuff done on all my characters. Like, I'll probably get most of my characters. If I don't get them 2K, I'm going to get them most of the way. I hope. So, fingers crossed. the newly nerfed Fire Mage, but I'll probably still keep playing it. Or I could just go back to playing Frost. It'll be fine either way. I like Fire and Frost pretty equally. All right. Big Delve, Big Delve, Big Delve. I don't think that's Big Delve. It's terrible. I'll trinket again. Just remove it from the dungeon. Just remove it from the loot pool, please. If you're gonna nerf it, the one thing it had. Do I have a hero shoulder yet? I don't think I do. I have just a veteran one. So, veteran shoulder. No, not veteran. I misspoke. Hero shoulder. It's like if I had a decent offhand or whatever, you know, maybe I'd go for this. It is a cool mog, but yeah, I'm going for this. I debated. I almost debated the vault. It ticked all the way down. And then I just closed it out. Again, I do think my mage and my pally are very much in the very likely to get 2k this week territory. Moving right along to the characters in which I delved far too deep on. It's like basically every character got like, you know, 4 11s in, all bountiful. Most of them got their maps in. Maybe not all of them, but yeah. It was a big week. Spent far too much time doing delves, but at the same time, I basically got all of it that I wanted to do out of the way. So probably just actually use delves the way I would say they're intended of like filling in the one gap if I want to get like a socket or something guaranteed in the future. Or just like do the map. Do the weekly map and call it a day. Can only hope. Hero legs with leech, or hero chest with leech, excuse me. Or just straight tier legs. What are the monk pieces I would want? Its legs are the off piece for Windwalker. Chest is the off piece for Brewmaster, so there's no perfect choice here, but I suppose of the two I am more likely to play Brewmaster first, so I'll save myself a twist charge and go right for this one, even though it's like sucks to pass up on a little bit of leech, but it's not a super big deal. Start building up that tier set appearance, because the tier set for Monk is really good, and man, my bags on my Monk are atrocious. They are very bad. Very, very bad. All the rest of my characters are going to basically look just like that, where 2 or 3 real delve options. The only real delve thing I have left to do is the, I tried a little bit of it last week, the double question mark difficulty for Underpin. I tried a little bit of it last week, but I need to go a little bit harder next time. It's going to probably be not necessarily this week thing, unless I just like blast through all my characters I want to do their stuff on, and just get it, get the Mythic Dungeon quest done. If I get it done right away, I'll just like swap over and try that out like Monday night, but I suspect I'm going to be doing keys all week. And obviously, like, I know the Suspicious Energy Drink is like really good for a lot of people, but like most of the characters I've used it on, like I was using it on my Mage for a minute, and this character too, I think. Actually, I guess it's literally right there. Got a few War Mountain ones. Like, the energy drink for me has been very disappointing, and it just like doesn't actually feel like it does anything, even when it procs. So I'm just gonna go for the tier. Might not be might not be ideal set piece for dev, but just gonna go for it. Like, screw it. Don't like the energy drink all that much personally. And yeah, it was just there for a split second. There was the golden Gobtrotter delve mount thing. That's the reward for doing the double question mark underpin difficulty, which I will get hopefully very soon. But I also, like, if it's one of those things where I end up forgetting about and doing it towards the end of the season, it's, whatever. All right, big rogue. Big rogue vault incoming for sure, right? Big rogue. Maybe not so big rogue, actually. I do have the funhouse lens where I do occasionally get bigger here and there. The trinket I was just ranting about. A terrible trinket for Mythic Plus, and then tier piece that I'm pretty sure is one of the pieces I want to wear. So I will take it. Because I just want it. I don't think I swapped my 4 set out, though, quite yet. But at least I got my first tier piece. I also got this. I forgot about it. I crafted up like some random little 629 weathered gear. I completely forgot I got this Warbound neck from the world boss this last week, and I was like, I'll send this on my rogue instead of crafting one, but oh well, I got plenty of the settings, so I'll fix it up later. Rogue looking not bad at all. I will take the free tier piece that doesn't require much thinking about. So my Warlock here would be very quick when I only did two 8s because I got dragged through it basically on this character. So it's only this thing is the real choice. This is an LFR piece. And it's not particularly good, I think. Like, cause this was a Warbound Mythic raid Warbound piece that goes to hero track. So I just instantly sent it on this character because I had really no other good character for it. And I guess I'll just pick this up in case I don't know, one of the other Warlock specs doesn't like mastery and crit. I don't know. But I also don't feel like taking tokens or picking a veteran piece that I like already have a better thing of, so again, just kind of quick choices when there's really no need to overthink it for these other characters. All these characters that I'm hoping to do dungeon things on next week. Again, it's like I told myself I was going to play Demon Hunter, but then it's just like I've been still wanting to do delves, so this is like my bonus delve character. Oh boy, the Amorphous Relic. Look at this thing. Let's absolutely just not and pick the other thing because it's tier, eventual tier. If I were to continue playing this character, I know it's Demon Hunter's not too bad overall. It seems like both specs are doing pretty good so far this season, but I didn't want to be let's not look at my bags. I didn't want to be a flavor of the month roller this time, so well, I don't know. I still enjoy playing Vengeance, so we'll see what happens there. None of these other guys did anything. It just where I have my characters sorted. I think it's just my Druid left. Yeah, it should very much just be my Druid left. All right, one final one to bring us home. Final set of delve things. I think I go for, because I already have crafted feet, go for the tier. Oh yeah, it's this thing. I forgot. This is like I doubt it there's an actual thing still. This is like a BOE weapon that you could have like chance looted out in the world, and it was like actually not bad for some people, even though like if you look at the stat on it, it doesn't actually have any primary stat at all. It just has I want to say a decent on use proc effect. It's like I haven't actually seen it myself. But it's like, oh, that's kind of interesting that it showed up in the. It makes sense it would show up in the world track, but never thought I'd actually see it. It'd be big mog, but I'm also, I'm gonna go for the tier still. I wonder if there's any of those on the auction house. So just like look it up real fast to satisfy my curiosity, because I'm pretty sure that's the case. It's a BOE that you can just buy. Syringe. Maybe not. Maybe it isn't a BOE. I thought it was a BOE. Oh, I can get 4 set on my Druid. Big Druid. That I also wasn't, similar to my Demon Hunter, wasn't exactly planning on playing this character, but then I was just like, oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna start doing shit on it. Helm is the off piece. That's a little unfortunate, but I always For my alts, I'm never going to be like exactly perfect on them, their itemization. I'll take having 4-set over no 4-set. So, what do I have to twist that's like hero track? Guess just literally these shoulders, huh? Do I have a decent-ish chest I could replace this other one with? No, but I think I have a Warbound one in the vault that I could just throw on. And a surprising shock twist that even I wasn't expecting. My Druid is my first alt to get 4-set that isn't my warrior or DK. Because they both got theirs last week and the week before for my warrior. So, surprising. I got multiple of these things. I got 2 of them. Look at that. Definitely just wear one on this character then. Like, this character is unironically, I think, my 3rd best geared character now or whatever. It's like my paladin. Actually, no, I guess 4th. I think my paladin's 646. So can't remember where my mage is at right this second, but it's gonna be very close between the two. 647, maybe not. Maybe not. Boy can hope. Boy can dream, huh? Very much take the 4-set. A quick little recap for the week. All the vaults are done. Should be all the vaults are done. This character didn't do anything, but I'm just going to log into it. As far as last week went, if you're wondering where the hell I am on my shaman, I'm in a little building in Merildar, working on a daily achievement that you get a score of every day if you come here and help these wounded people out. Just doing random achievements, and this one caught my eye the other day. I was like, oh, you can just go here and just do a healing spell and you get credit for the day. I'll just start working on that. Little under halfway done, making the world of Warcraft a better place one day at a time with my healing rain. But yeah, it's been a busy and fun week. Doing lots and lots of delves. Again, it was like just sort of I was like, no matter what, I did want to get done with I wasn't exactly expecting to get Bran leveled, but Bran leveled exceptionally quickly. I already had him up to level 73 or 74 at the start of this week. And then obviously by like Wednesday morning he was capped. So and I don't know exactly how many delves I did, but it was somewhere in the realm of I'm pretty sure I started this achievement. I'm pretty sure I started the week at around 320 delves on this. So math it out how you want, but I'm pretty sure I did around that level of delves. It adds up doing 4 or 5 or 6 or so at a time across multiple characters. Got a lot of progress done on like these little achievements. Like, you know, if I wanted to keep grinding it out and just get both of these done, even though there's one more achievement after this one to do 1,000 delves, which that'll be a season 3 thing to do. I could just basically be done with a lot of this stuff very, very soon. But yeah, it's not quite going to happen this week. I think this is going to be a break from Delves week. Just do the weekly map on the important characters and call it a day. Talk about my guild's progress, my multiple guilds progress. Starting with Evade, my casual guild first. We had a pretty good week. It's always very satisfying. This is like something if you've been watching my vault videos for a while now, you've probably heard me say this like exact thing a few times before. It's always super satisfying to like fully re-clear everything you did the previous week in one night, and then also like go on and do new bosses after that. So didn't quite get AOTC down, obviously. Also we couldn't do Mugsy either in Evade last week on Heroic, which like I was a little surprised we didn't kill it, but at the same time Mugsy is like just hard enough of a fight that like you really do need to do the fight perfectly, and like as the raid leader for it, I was not, my callouts were not exactly perfect, especially going to phase 2. Like I remembered phase 1 like the back of my hand. It was only like the first pull I needed to like warm up and, you know, re-familiarize myself with like what I needed to do. But come phase 2, it just like that fight just, oh man, it just turns on, and it is like you do anything wrong, you're dead. And if one person dies, you're probably not meeting the DPS check. It was like so tight every time. I do have good faith though that that this week will be fine. It's just a matter of ideally we re-clear everything, like including One-Armed Bandit on heroic. Like if we could do that today, and have all of Wednesday night to do Mugsy and Gallywix, there's a good chance we could get AOTC this week. I would very much like that. If it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen, and it's all good. I don't want to pressure my guys into doing, like forcing themselves to like play perfect, when it is a casual guild. It's no one person is expected to play out of their mind 125% every single pull for 3 hours, so we'll see what happens. I have good faith that we'll get it, but if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen, and I'm all good with that. And hopefully we could also start Mythic sometime soon. But again, we'll see what happens. And then swapping back over to WoW. Our Prog and our weekend in WoW was pretty good too, where it's like, again, full re-clear of basically everything. No problems. We killed Rick Reverb in pretty good time. We killed it in around, again, I talked about it earlier in the video, I know, but we killed it in about 10 pulls. Roundabout, like it might have been 11 pulls, like including like the, reset to get lust after trash, sort of thing. And that fight is okay. Not like crazy, but I guess like the fact that like we 3-tanked it, and basically the third tank just spends the entire time sucking off boss pylons, makes the fight a lot easier, because like there's just a lot less for everyone else to deal with. If like there's one person who just like, this guy just sits and sucks all day. And Kellen, you did a good job sucking. Yeah. So, but other than that, it is kind of a cool fight. It does suck that it's like, so it was like my lesson I learned week 1 doing that boss on heroic with the Vade. It was like where it's like, oh, the barrels are extremely hyper super important, that like if you don't kill them, you just die. And Mythic is still very much the same way. And it was just like, I think every single one of our wipes was just followed shortly after a barrel going off, or whatever. I don't think that was proper English. American education system at its finest, right here. Yeah, those barrels, though, they suck. They're not that bad when they get like nice and stacked up, and it's really easy to cleave them all. But you gotta, if you're a melee heavy group, you gotta get melee out to help eat those barrels. And I got complimented from a friend of the guild who was watching. He gave me a compliment that our officers then were talking about. So, ethical Treggyz, ethical raider right here. Fighting the good fight, going and killing the solo barrel when no one else would, basically. Other than that, though, good times. We started Styx right after we killed Rick, and Styx is it's gonna be fun. Like, I don't think it's like that bad. It definitely helps that like the version of the fight we're seeing right now is like completely different to what the like World First guys were seeing. So like there's still a good chance that like we could kill it this week, right? It's like it might be like it could go horribly and it'll be like 40 pulls or something. 40, 50, if not more pulls, but I hope it isn't. Like we so far we've done one mythic boss a week, so I'd love it to kind of keep that pace. It'd be in my opinion, it wouldn't be so bad of a tier if we were able to kind of be like able to get cutting edge by, week, maybe not week 10, but like week 12 or so. It'd be nice to kind of have like a shorter tier. Because obviously, speaking about the race, you know, there's like lots of controversy and stuff about how it went with like how Galliux is like the very much air quotes easiest cutting edge boss of all time, even though it's still not going to be probably not free for guilds like WoW, but you know it's still like probably 100 less pulls than what would otherwise be expected for an end boss. So like that part might be really nice to only really be dealing with it like that fight for like a weekend or two. It's just, yeah, you know, I'm someone who maybe it does overall suck to have like a very short raid tier, but when you're, you know, coming out of the last raid where we ended up raiding all the way up to the final week just before the patch dropped, you know, to get everyone their mounts, I'm not going to necessarily complain about maybe having like, you know, a month off at the end of the season to not worry about playing WoW at all if I didn't feel like it. You know, it's not always the worst thing in the world to take some time off. I'm always a big advocate for like friends who like, you know, guildies, like for people in Evade, for instance, who'll come to me saying like I don't know if I want to keep playing, you know, want to take some time off, and I'm like, bro, just go for it. Like we will live, we will manage to, you know, we will continue on. Like it sucks to lose you, but like it's like I always advocate to friends and people to like take a break from the game if you think you need it. So I very much advocate that to you guys too. If you think you're ever overwhelmed or anything with the game and just don't feel into it anymore, just go for it. Just cut the cord and do it. It's not. Hopefully, it's nothing going on that is so important with the game that it's like if you do it, you're gonna be, you know, viewed as a bad person to any of your guildies. It's always, you know, I always say to like look after yourself, and it's just like, you know, yeah, it's just that like it's always important to take breaks. This game, as much as I love it, it is still just a game, so it's just something to always be taken as like a back burner thing if it needs to. It's definitely kind of a relevant conversation because a friend of ours is having a bad time and basically gave him that same advice the other day. So yeah, you know, may as well talk about it here in the Vault video for a minute. Just always remember it's just a game at the end of the day. It's awesome to have it here, but like if anything else is going on that's causing you problems, and WoW is just a distraction, then it's always a good idea to just separate for a while. Hopefully it can just be, you know, for like people like me where this is like my main social outlet basically. WoW, like hanging out with my friends here. For someone like me, it sucks to like lose a friend that way, or you know, like more like a disconnection, because like, you know, it's like, oh, I only play WoW and they don't play WoW anymore. That always sucks, but again, I think if it comes out, you know, the outcome is that person can go and do other stuff and be happier overall, then that's a net gain for everybody. So, yeah. Anything else to talk about? I feel like I kind of nailed it all on the head. I think so. Might be a longer Vault video again. We'll see what happens in the edit. I'll go ahead and let everybody go. It's Treggyz. Remember to like and subscribe. Keep it real. Keep it posted or whatever. I don't know. I'm never good with the outros sometimes, but have a fantastic rest of your weeks. I'll see everybody next week for a big dungeon box weekly, and best of luck in all your vaults and stuff. Keep it filthy, YouTube. That's not quite right, but I don't want to try that much harder again. See everybody next time. Have a nice day. All that sort of good stuff.